This is Wartorf. We don't let loners in. Is that clear? It better be for your sake.
I've got a permit from Colonel Korshunov.
The colonel found out we're in trouble and he sent a stalker to help. That's just great. Go talk to Captain Sienkiewicz. He's in the main building. He's an infirmary now, though.
Circus shifts are a privilege that demand a high level of skill and dedication. A stalker is not your friend, but being polite and attentive is the best strategy when communicating with them. Circus shifts are a privilege that demand a high level of skill and dedication.
Metlov, come in. How things go down at the slag heap?
We're good. Put the local thugs in their place. What's the situation on your end? Over.
Hasn't changed. Still watching the Sultansk and the Shevchenko. Hands off.
We used to play this game when Nestor ran the slag heap pick. Maybe there's somebody on those ships playing for our team, too.
Fucking politics, man. We could have Zaton wrapped up in no time. Let's hope Sienkiewicz knows what he's doing and doesn't fuck this up. Keep in touch, Metlov. Over and out.
Your life and well-being are our top priority. Therefore, any health issues requires a visit to a medical professional. Remember, neglecting any symptoms while in the zone may result in the early termination of your contract.
A soldier's hat, and let me tell, whatever's go.
Твоїм нещастям серце бояло.
on in.
I would not recommend doubling the dosage. These medications have a cumulative...
Captain?
Do it.
This is not the wisest course of action.
Expecting any help from you wasn't the wisest course of action. You've been here for 2 weeks and my men are only getting worse.
Sometimes we have to let the patient get a little worse in order to figure out what's wrong with him. I have the situation firmly in hand.
That's what worries me. Circa promised me the best expert in the field. Where is he? Who's going to tell me what happened to my men?
I am. But it'll take time. Have some patience, Captain. Your doctor has all the medications we need, and my devices are monitoring the situation. You will be the first to know.
Unless I lose my marbles myself first. That's it. I'm done waiting. You're dismissed, Doc. Stalker? How did you get in here?
One of your men is a rat.
One of my men? Bullshit.
I intercepted a message about a plot to sabotage Icarus. It was sent over an old frequency, a monolithian one. Just like the PDA the traitor used to communicate.
If it's old, we can trace it. I bet it's Krivenko. He puts his shitty gadgets all over the place, thinking we'd never put 2 and 2 together. All right, here's the plan. I'll send my soldiers for a walk around the camp just in case. You get rid of the antennas. They'll jam any direction finder.
What's the purpose of these antennas?
On paper, to monitor the level of anomalous exposure. As for what they really do, if not for the papers from Dalin, I'd toss Krivenko into the nearest anomaly myself. Then he can measure.
Who's Krivenko?
You just saw him. That bozo showed up as soon as my men started hearing things, with papers signed by Dalin himself. And I never even sent a request to Circa. He hasn't done a damn thing in 2 weeks other than set up his locators to monitor the situation.
I want to talk to Krivenko first.
Go ahead, and don't forget to talk to our quartermaster afterwards. He could spin a whole platoon's worth of brief.
A stalker at Ikarus. These are desperate times indeed. I wish I had the proper equipment.
See?
How can I explain it in a way even a stalker could understand? It's not quite as scientific.
So what exactly is
See exposure of unidentified origin and power? Unidentified for now.
I've been informed that there's a traitor in the ward. He probably has...
Monolith. But if you insist, let's run and... Unless, of course, you are just imagining.
How would your data help us figure out what's going on?
Don't get me wrong. I could explain everything, of course, but why bother? If you want, just bring the data to me, and I'll do what I was sent here to do.
Circa ships are improvements that demand a high level of skill and dedication. All artifacts that come into your possession for any reason must be promptly delivered to an on-duty Circa employee. There are no exceptions.
Deal. I'll get your data.
It's a pleasure working with you, Stalker. Here's a recording device. Tell me if you start feeling unwell. Remember, I am here to help.